Here's to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal Avenue will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Those where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello, hello. Hi, Taurus. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. This is your reading for June. We'll see what's written on the wall for June, all right? And before we get started, we're going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood, SA, and addiction. All right, and I wrote this whole entire book using my phone and some paper. And I wrote this book to send a message of hope and inspiration for anybody out there that is struggling in silence, thinking that they're all alone. Like, hi, my name is Crystal, and I am 4+ years into recovery. I am a recovered addict. All right. So if you know anybody that is suffering in silence, like, please send them a message of hope and inspiration. You can get a free download on my website at crystal-lavender.com. You can get the book on Amazon for $12.12, or you can get a signed copy if you email me. All right. And I will sign it to anyone that you want to send the message of hope and inspiration to. Okay. And if you would like a personal reading, you could go to my website at crystal-lavender.com. There is a 10% off coupon for any one of my available services. It's like Mystic 10 is the coupon code for any one of my services, and sign up for my free weekly newsletter. So you can get a free copy of my book and a free newsletter, like free 90 free. All right. All right. So enough of all that. Let's get the party started. Hey, Monet. No, all my sounds are turned off, so I didn't get no messages. I ain't scared of no storm. All right. Taurus, let's see what's good for the month of June. And I did your weeklies for this week, for the end of May. They are all in my videos, so if you missed that, go ahead and check that out. We are doing the monthly right now. You're amazing. Takes one to know one. And let's find out what's written on the wall for June for my beautiful Taurus collective. Like, I have so many wonderful Tauruses in my life. Like, I love the Taurus collective. You guys are really amazing people. And my brother's a Taurus. My son is a Taurus. My best friends are a Taurus. My dog is a Taurus. She is 15 years old. What's going on for June? Familiarity. So creating memories with people that you love, or like looking back fondly on memories with other people that you love. But I feel like the majority of you are going to be creating, not only are you like kind of reminiscing and looking back, like you might be looking back through old letters or old messages or just old like photos, like putting together collages or photos, you know, like reminiscing about the good old days. Not only are you like reminiscing about the good old days, like I feel like you're in the prime space to create more memories, you know, to create more core memories with the ones that you love, you know, because like life isn't all about like the things that we have. It's the life that we create. Like we want to look back on a life that we're like, wow, I actually did that, you know, like I did this, I did that. Like I lived life to the fullest, you know, with the most love that I could, and created the best memories that I could possibly create. You know, I feel like some of you might have a hope box or like a hope chest where you keep like old, like maybe some of you have like old high school letters. You know what I mean? Have you ever went back and like read your yearbook, you know, from some of the people in, like I have a yearbook from my great grandma was written in 1928, and it's like this leather bound yearbook that like all the signings on it are to thee thy thou, you know, the wind floweth this and that, you know, all super pretty, and it's in cursive, and like you look at my old yearbook and it's like smoke crack, worship Satan, you know what I mean? Like all these kids are like, you know, like, oh man, it's such a different time. So not to say that anybody should smoke crack or worship Satan. I do not condone that, but you know, that's what they were writing in my yearbook. But I also had that like 90s grunge, you know. I had Marilyn Manson, everything. Everything was Marilyn Manson. That was the first concert I ever went to. So, 10 of Cups. I don't know. I was just shuffling and kind of talking, but divine love, like you might have a connection. You might find yourself being supported, and like, especially if you've been having a real hard time in the realm of the heart. Like, I feel like the universe is pushing all of that bullshit aside and surprising you with something that's very beautiful, you know, very aligned. This is divine love. This is divine union. That's inner happiness. But I think you find that from you know, putting the value into yourself, you know, giving yourself the love that you would give to someone else, you know. Have any of you ever tried to hug yourself the way you would hug somebody else? Like, man, I give really good hugs. Like, I like, I don't know. I really like literally went to the mirror and like hugged myself like I would someone else. And yeah, I'm sure you give really, really good hugs, and you're not being indecisive. Like, you're not fucking around this month. Your priorities are in check, you know. Your priorities are in check. Like, you might have had to make some sort of difficult decision, and sometimes choosing ourselves is the most difficult decision. You would think that it's easy peasy breezy, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I'm a boss bitch, I choose myself. Like, it's so much easier to say than it is to actually practice, because nobody tells you that loving yourself encompasses so much more than just wearing the nicest perfume or, you know, the best lipstick. It's like, it's telling people you love no, you know, it's like deciding what is best for you, no matter how much you feel about a situation, you know, or no matter how much you feel about a person. Like, choosing yourself over someone else that you love isn't all like that. It sounds so easy. It sounds so easy, but it's not. It's challenging. Like, you might have had to really, really make some sort of really, really challenging decision, you know, to protect yourself, to protect your own inner peace, because that's protection, perseverance, defense, maintaining control, maintaining that equilibrium, you know, so that you do have this, so you can accomplish this, you can have this always, no matter who's around you, no matter what's going on, right? That permanent contentment, that's like, you can't shake a stick at that, you know what I mean? Like, that's internal. That has nothing to do with any sort of outside. I mean, the outside stuff is like, will enhance your happiness, enhance your love, enhance your creativity, but that's an internal switch. And I think that you have fought real hard, yeah, to get rid of any of these demons, any of these like soul ties, you know, releasing limiting beliefs. That's also like being face to face with our true bestial side, you know, like being face to face with our fantasies, being face to face with the things that we might find taboo inside of ourselves, you know, face to face with our secrets, you know, our secret ambitions, like, and really owning them, you know, like, okay, yeah, I am like me, I have a hand fetish, all right? Not everybody needs to know that, and it's kind of strange, but I think hands are fucking amazing. They're beautiful, and like, I embrace that, you know, but if I never would have faced that inside of myself, like, I can't fully embrace who I am if I refuse to embrace the darkest taboo aspects of myself. And I really feel like you've been doing so much inner work on those dark aspects of yourself, so that way you can embrace your inner fantasies, you know, so that you can put on that little, you know, the little outfit and do the dang thing when it comes down to it, when it comes time to be that part of yourself. It's like, you're not going to be ashamed of your dark fantasies, of your taboos. It's like, that's also integrated in who you are as well. So when it comes down to it, you know, when you really explore those, yeah, you're not juggling, you're not indecisive. Like, I feel like you have absolutely, like, you have made up your mind. But whoever it is that you're connecting with next is going to get a whole different version of you, you know, a more healed, like a more aware a version of yourself. Like you're not going to play small, you know, like it's taken you so much trial and error and yeah, like you're remaining self-disciplined. You're not going backwards on any sort of decisions that you're making. You know, you're not being impulsive. Like you are being very sure-footed about what it is that you're doing and who you're doing it with. Ace of Swords, mental clarity. Like I feel like this month's theme is going to be all about awareness. You know, no more confusion. If it confuses you, it can fuck off. You know, especially if it comes from another person. If another person is confusing you, then you ain't got no time for that bullshit. All right, and that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. You are still seeking some sort of closure from another person, though. All right. And the problem with that is nobody can give you closure. Like it doesn't come from someone else. Sure, they could say, oh, well, I'm sorry that I was a complete jackass. You know what I mean? Or I'm sorry that I did this, or I did this because I was just mean and stupid, but ultimately, if you don't accept what it is that they tell you, then it's still left open. It's still left unhealed. It's still left with the wonderment and pondering. But if you close it out yourself, because when we are constantly looking for the why, then that means that we are refusing to accept the fact of what it is. All right. When we need to know why. Sometimes there is no why. It just is what it is. All right. And the sooner that we can accept that it is what it is, then we can close out any of these unfinished businesses, these unfinished cycles, these unfinished karmic contracts. Because it does feel like there's some sort of incomplete, like you feel a sense of incompleteness, of unfinished business. What? Chucky? Ace of Pentacles. What else is going on for June for my Taurus collective? Yeah. I feel like you're going to get to watch. You're going to get to watch. Like you will get your justice. If you have some sort of legal issue going on, like things will move into your favor. All right. If you're dealing with some sort of legal situation or legal obligation, if you're waiting for some sort of decision to be made. I don't know if you're waiting on disability or you're waiting on some sort of information through the mail. It does look like you will get your approval letter, you will get your acceptance letter, your acceptance into school, or acceptance into your disability claim, or whatever it is. What's going on for Taurus? Besides the 10 of Cups, like that's like the permanent contentment. Like you don't get happier than that, It don't get better than that. Taurus got anything new coming in love? Rest and recuperation. Building your little nest. Taurus, stay home. You know what I mean? Like, oh, poor Taurus, you're gonna build your nest and chill. Do exactly what you love doing. Be in your favorite space. The Wheel of Fortune. So you might be feeling a little bit exceptionally lucky. Like you might feel like you won the lottery, as far as like a new love connection goes. Like it'll all make sense of why the past didn't work out or what the past was teaching you, so that you will be able to embrace this new connection that you have, because that's the wheel in the sky. That's the lottery, man. That's winning the lottery. That's being extremely lucky after a lot of hardship, after a lot of withdrawal, after a lot of healing. The Temperance. That's pouring into your own cup. That's being emotionally balanced, complete, you know? Complete and emotionally balanced. Ooh, the Emperor. So this is like, if you're dealing with you're looking for a man, like this is Sky Dad. This is Big Daddy right here. This is Big Papa. Like, aye, puppy, sup, daddy. You know what I mean? So this is somebody that is very mature, emotionally available, somebody that will not run when things get hard, somebody that you can actually like speak your mind to, and they will calm your mind, calm your insecurities. You know, not to say that that's their job, is to make sure that you feel secure, but it's also, you know, like you shouldn't feel completely insecure with somebody either, you know? Like they shouldn't run fast or scared. So I don't feel like this person is going to run when things get difficult. Like I think that they're going to be very straightforward and like honest. Like this person is a very honest, very loyal, very stable. Like this person is stable. You know, they've probably had the same job for like the last 20 years. You know, they own their own house. They could own their own business. They have like their roots are planted. It's like this person is like a tree, you know. Their stability is so strong and so solid and rock, like they're steady. They're rock hard and steady. They be rock hard. Oh man. Yeah, the Chariot, like they ain't going nowhere. Chariot in reverse. It's like this person like doesn't move around a lot. They don't move from person to person. Like they don't have a high turnaround rate. It's like sometimes when you go to a job or whatever, like they're always interviewing you, but make sure that you're interviewing the people that you're trying to work for or trying to be in a relationship with as well. It's like, so what's your turnaround rate? Like, because whoever it is that you're getting involved with, like you're getting involved with any energy that they're carrying from anybody that they're involved with as well. So I don't know. You got to be mindful of the energy that people are accepting into their bodies. The Three of Pentacles. So this is long term. Whoever's coming in next, or if you're with this person right now, like this is long term, stable, you know, building for the future, buying concert tickets and, you know, 6 months in advance, and actually knowing that this person is going to be there to go with you. Like they're not going to hide you. They're not going to they're not going to run if you are trying to speak to them emotionally. Like you can actually like have a solid conversation with this person. You know, 10 of Cups. That's that permanent contentment. That's twice now in each one of the spreads. Like at least for this month, you're going to be feeling like extremely blessed and happy. Like you won the lottery, that everything makes sense, that it's all falling into place. You know, like you might not have understood what was going on before, but it's like now you understand it. You understand why things had to happen the way that they happened. Because if they didn't happen that way, then you wouldn't be in a position to be with this person, to be with this Emperor here, to be with somebody that is divinely suited for you. You know, sometimes God takes away what we think that we want so that we can give us so it can give us what's best for us. You know, sometimes what we want is not what's best for us. You know, the world, completion. I feel by the end of the month that you're going to feel whole, Taurus. You're going to feel whole and loved and free of any sort of these past burdens, you know, like it's just all going to make sense. Like you're not going to have any questions. You're not going to have any questions about why things happen the way that they happened. You're not going to be seeking closure. Like you've got your closure. The world is closure, you know. Queen of Pentacles, the embodiment of strength and preservation. Look, she unbothered. Lathered, unbothered. Look good, smell good, feel good, taste good. You know what I mean? Like, just doing the damn thing. Living life and loving it. Living life and loving it. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. Hey, Dan. My favorite Leo man. And the Lovers. See what I tell you? By the end of this month, the Lovers, the Emperor, you know what I mean? The 10 of Cups. By the end of June, it's all going to make sense to you. It's all going to be completely like, you're not going to have a freaking care in the world. You know, oh, like, oh, you know what I mean? Who? What? Like, you're going to be so on cloud nine that people are going to wonder what your secret is, you know? They'll be like, who the hell you got? Who's making you smile like that, Taurus? Like, damn, I want to be a Taurus. That's beautiful. What does this past person got to say? What are they going to say about you? Who fucking cares, right? Let's find out. Business rival. They can't stand your grind. Like, ugh, they got away from me. Like, how did they get away from me? I never thought they were going to get away from me. I never thought that they were going to get over me. Like, don't you know that I'm like all that in a bag full of chips? You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck are you going to get away from me? Your past person is going to be mad as hell. Hey, Tanya. Yeah, they constantly convince people that they are this and that. They think that they're all that in a bag of chips. And they are not going to understand how you like were successful at, you know, stepping away from them. They thought that you were never going to step away from them. Scorned love. An old fleeing of your current or recent ex-partner still feels deep pain of rejection and betrayal. What? An old fleeing. So there's somebody that's still there might be somebody that's in love with the person that you love, or in love with the person from your past or some shit. But the past person is not happy with the fact that you are leaving, you know. But and they say that you're your own worst enemy. I mean, we're all our own worst enemy. But then how are they going to be mad about your grind? Can't stand your hustle? Shit. Fuck bitches, make money. Whew, I hope she's all right, Dan. If you get unexpected, like tingling in your hands, that's from somebody sending you that energy. That's somebody thinking about you. Like, I don't know why I felt like saying that, but you get unexplained body pains or numbness in your hands specifically. That's from a past person that's thinking about you. All right. Yeah, and you cut them off, and they're definitely watching you. They are always watching you, Taurus. Always watching. Not pulling a gut after the surgery. Wait, what? Scary. My brother's about to have that surgery. He's about to have that crazy surgery. I'm worried for him, excited for him. Okay, Taurus, that was your June reading. That was really damn good, actually. So congratulations on your new boo and this emperor that you've got going on. I will see you guys in, 7 minutes for the Gemini reading, okay? I love you guys so much, and I will see you in 7 minutes, okay? Love you.